So like after, the live 3D, you know what's funny is that they were more nervous than I am, or I was. All the staff there was like, Axel Syrios, are you okay? He's like, are you not like nervous? And I'm like, oh no, I'm fucking chilling, yo. And then I look over to the three Guarimanes and they're just like in their mocap suits, like kind of getting nervous, hey. They were like talking to each other, and I was like, oh come on, don't worry. But then 10 seconds before, they're like going live in 10, 9, and when they started doing the countdown, I looked over to the three Guarimanes and I was like, shit, now I'm kind of nervous, yo. And then they're like, hey, yo, get your ass ready. You gotta start singing, man. And we were just giggling, and then we started off. That was really cool. What else was cool? I mean, there was a lot of cool things, I feel like if you guys haven't watched it, watch it for yourself. Enjoy the moment yourself is the best way to explain it for me. But like, what's other behind the scenes thing? I mean, there was like a lot of well, not a lot, maybe like 3 times I did rehearsal in total. But it did scare me yesterday, because yesterday was the only proper rehearsal we did, because the music got changed last minute, right? Just 3. Yeah, I asked to do less rehearsals because I was like, I'm better doing these stuff in person. I don't want to do rehearsals. So I was like, fuck that shit. So the proper rehearsal that we did yesterday in the morning, I absolutely killed that, right? And all of management team, like even the 3D, studio people, they were like, holy shit, we should have just made that and then I was molding like, fuck! But then I was like, you know what, fine, like, my actual live 3D performance, I'm gonna go even more all out. I was like, I just fucking went crazy all out. It was pretty good. There's a bit of, cringy moments this and there, because obviously, we gotta play out some skits and make it interesting, right? But it was so fun. I loved it. I loved every moment of it. And I'm glad, that I have this opportunity. I wouldn't want to waste it. It's a really great opportunity. I had so much fun. So like, a lot of these songs, I chose the song because I like most of it, but some of them do have like a special, I guess, meaning to it. So Black Cherry, as I mentioned, the other song I was meant to sing was this song. It was kind of like an opening to a show, kind of like song that I was meant to sing, right? It was like welcome kind of song I was meant to sing. That's the reason why I picked that song, but then it kind of got, NG'd, so I had to go with Black Cherry. And, it was perfect, in my opinion, though, changing it up to Black Cherry. I think it was actually a blessing in disguise, because I know a lot of you guys have a lot of love for Black Cherry. It's an iconic song for me, I guess. And it brought a lot of the hype and the tension at the very beginning. I felt like it was a big boost, being like, oh my god, it's Axel 3D. If it was like the other song, even though it was like more like a welcome, it would have been a bit more tame, the fans' reaction-wise. So I think it was a blessing in disguise, like I said. After that, the song, One Night Carnival, was to kind of bring up more of the hype, right? Is to have fun, right? Please have fun. Please enjoy the show. Because this song is all about, just having fun. Singing, being drunk with your friends, singing kind of songs. So it was like to hype it up. And then the song after that is Sakura Mitsutsuki. So there's like a special meaning to this song. This one was like the hidden meaning, I guess, kind of song I picked. It's not very open or very known to people. But Sakura Mitsutsuki is like a song about finding the other, like, half of the moon, that kind of. So like, it's a song from Gintama's opening, and it was kind of made for Gintoki in a way. And Gintoki, he used to have 3 other friends that he used to fight alongside with. And then it's kind of like him reminiscing those old days and him trying to, search for his sensei, because his sensei like died or something, right? And he couldn't save him, and he was like lost all this time, and is like chasing after something for being so lost. But then at the end, he notices he has his closest comrades beside him, which is Kagura. I forgot the names. Shinpachi and so it is Kagura. Sorry. When I hear the name Kagura, like fucking Nana Sensei pops up in my head. Not even the Gintama girl. So I was like, wait, was it her, or am I just thinking about the Oneshota Sensei? I was like, it's like fuck. Yeah, the song was about Gintoki being lost for a long time in his life. About if he made the correct choices. Was he, about kind of getting separated from his old friends, and you know, being lost, chasing something that he never knew if it was right. But then the full moon was always beside him, and it was Shinpachi and Kagura. You know, it was the whole time there, and then he notices at the very end, and I felt like it's something that kind of, it means quite similar to me, you know? Half our gen mates left, but then, you know, I look back to it now, it's like, but I've still got, you know, Altair, I still got the VG boys, now we got Armors boys as well. You know, we gotta keep moving on here, and I you know, I always have these boys beside me, so that was kind of the meaning why I picked this song. It's a bit of a, you know, like, corny, like, what do you call it? A bit cringy, a bit corny, but to me it means a lot, so I was like, I wanted to do this song. So I did it. And then at the very end was Vampire. This song, you know, yeah, I know, you know, Noah OG liked it as well and all that, but the biggest reason I wanted to sing was because I wanted to do that fan service part. And you know, the one thing I regret, the only miss I think I did yesterday in the 3D stream was I forgot to say, are you guys ready for the fan service or something? I was gonna like hype it up, so you guys are gonna be like, what fan service, huh? But I forgot to say it. I was like, I was too in the moment, I forgot to say it. Other than that, yeah, I guess it was all about practicing and being patient, honestly. Because the hardest time wasn't actually us being in the studio and doing stuff, it's the 1.5 year wait that we had to do. Because we're not seeing any progress and progress on our end, right? Like management team, studio team, they could be like, yeah, we're working on it. But then it's hard for us to really be like, oh yeah, they are, you know? Because like we're not actually seeing it in person, we're not in the studio. All we gotta do was just wait, right? Waiting is always a hard bit. And then when you get up to the practice part already, you're just like, fuck it, it's so easy. I've been prepared all this moment. But yeah, it was like a great opportunity, and the one thing I really wish, not really wish, but the one thing I hope that I was able to do was give not only you guys a lot of, you know, happiness and great time and all that, but for the boys, I wish it was, like, good motivation and drive for them as well, seeing this. Because it's difficult when there's, like, no, you know, because it's the first, right, for us EN boys. We've seen our JP Star Senpai, but there's always gonna be the fact that they're JP and we're EN, right? And it's like, we barely gonna get this chance of doing 3D. But actually seeing an EN boy do it, hopefully it does boost their confidence, their morales, and, you know, yeah, like, I just wish it inspires them. So yeah, they were all in a voice chat watching yesterday in Discord. And then after I was done, like 20 minutes later, after, you know, saying thank you to 3D team and all that, I just joined the Discord chat that they were having. I just turned on the camera. I'm in my mocap suit, looking like pink guy, and I just started dancing in front of them. Yeah, my pink guy looking ass. It was fun though. It was very, very fun.